Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope everyone is doing well. So this video is tips and tricks on how to do that self-tanning routine. Now these are tricks and tips I learned on how I learned how to get that like flawless self-tanning routine. Um, and none of these brands or products are sponsored, but if you happen to be the brand that I'm talking about, you can sponsor me later down the road because I really do legitimately love your products. Now, we're going to start from like the prepping part first because that's very, very important. Um, so before you even think about even applying your self tanner, you need to prep. So before you get in the shower, you need to exfoliate. Now, usually people exfoliate during in the shower, but I have like dry patches like along my arms, and that didn't start happening until I got older. I don't know if it's like when you get older, like old folks start developing weird things, but I ended up having like dry areas along my forearms and like along my knees. It started getting a little bit dry, but I ended up getting a dry brush. You can get this on Amazon. This is from the brand Popchose. It's Popchose. I like this because you can put your hand right in it. Um, it keeps it like your hand right there. You have control over it. And I start from my feet and work my way up. So I go in like a upward motion, and I just use this on my dry body to get rid of that dry flakiness that you have. You know, you do that to get rid of any kind of dryness. You're exfoliating basically. So you're going to do that before you get in the shower. Do your entire body, like all the way up to here. You don't have to do your face. And then when you get inside the shower, you're going to want to shave, of course. You're underneath your armpits and your legs. You can shave your hoo-ha. That's up to you. And then I discovered this brand. I also bought its body self-tanning body lotion, but I did not care for this self-tanner. I usually use self-tanning mousse, and that usually works out for me. But I want to try like a lotion to see if that was easier, and it left streaks. So this was a no-go for me. But I ended up buying from this brand, Tanceuticals. This is a pre-tan exfoliating. This is prepping. This has, what was it? It's got acai berry and apricot seeds and vitamin E. I don't know if you can see the cap, but it's got like exfoliating beads in it. And this is really a great exfoliating body wash. So I use this right after I shave. And then I ended up going in with a moisturizing shower gel. And you don't have to use this, but I use this because Dove in general has really great moisturizing properties in their ingredients. And this was a collab that Dove actually collaborated with Crumble Cookie. Now, I don't really like Crumble Cookie in particular, but I really do love the scent in this. This was like buying a box of Pillsbury cake mix, the confetti, and making it in your kitchen, putting it in the oven, taking it out, and eating it, because that's exactly what I smell when I use this. This is a confetti cake. It is nourishing. It smells really good. It's got this, let me see, show you. It's got this like pink consistency. It leathers really well. I think it was around $6. I really love that body wash. It's only going to be limited edition. I got it at Walmart. They did have other scents. I think they had like a cinnamon bond or something. So if you see that, pick it up. And then You can also, because I used the body exfoliator, but when you use the exfoliator, I would use these gloves or a loofah. So when you use the exfoliator, use the gloves or the loofah. And then when you get out of the shower, you're gonna want to moisturize. And I really love this brand. Like, as soon as I apply it the next day, I still feel moisturized. This is from the brand Hempz. And this one in particular, I love like the smell. This is vanilla plum. It's going to hydrate and condition it. It's 100% pure natural hemp seed oil. No, it does not have marijuana in it. I've gotten asked that because of the leaf and everything. It doesn't have marijuana or THC in it. But I just love the way it moisturizes. It sinks into my skin. It just feels really nice. And you're going to do that the night before you self-tan. And then the next day, like 2 to 3 hours before you apply your self-tanner, you're going to want to apply this again to your dry areas. So dry areas would be like along my forearms where I get dry at, like your elbows and the knees. And you're going to want to do that 2 to 3 hours before you apply your self-tanner. And then I got this little, it's stained. It's not dirty. I cleaned it out with soap and water, but it's stained from the dye from the tanning mousse. But I got this at a medical supply store. It's actually used for like old people to get their back, but I use it to apply my tanner. You see a lot of this applicator to apply your self tanner. This can work too. This is sold at Loving Tan. You can use this too, but this seems to work out better because you can really get like way back there. So I got this at a medical supply store, and I think it was only like 10 bucks. And you do get like the replacement sponge with it. You get one replacement. And then for the products, so I have been like loving these products. This is from the brand Petta Jane, and this was actually created by Petta Jane, the dancer from, she's a professional ballroom dancer from Dancing with the Stars. She created her own self tanner. This is not going to turn you orange. This is going to give you that bronze brown tan, like you went to the Bahamas and got a tan, but the healthy wise, you're going to be tan, but you're going to get it the healthy way. So this tanner was around, I think, 20 bucks, but this is, I've used like at least 4 times, and I still have tanner still in here. And then for the face, I use the Dolce Glow Hydrating Self Tanning Drops, so that I don't get my hands like orange or brown, because they're not going to turn your face orange, but I don't want to stain my hands. I actually take some gloves and use for my gloves, and I take a couple drops, put it in my hands, rub it together, and then apply it to my face. It actually sinks into my face really quickly. And then what I've really seen is when I do my skincare, this seems to last not very long, but if I go in with the drops and then a little bit of this seems to last a little bit longer. You're just going to be a little bit darker. Just don't overdo it with this. I would only put maybe a couple drops of this in your hand, and then like a tiny drop of this, and mix it and then apply it to your face. Because I went too much of this, because I ended up going with the drops and then went in like too much with this, and it was really bad. I mean, I should have known better, but yeah. But yeah, that, when I see a lot of people struggle, especially with this area, like you guys get it really bad in the crevices. When you go to tan, like go up, so try not to sell so much rubbing it in this area. And when it dries, take some lotion and kind of rub it into your forearm, and that will help like not have the product focus too much in the crevices of, because when you go to like bend your arm, you have all those creases, and it does not look good when you apply self-tanner to it. So yeah, I've learned some things along the way when I apply self-tanner. So yeah, that is my tips and tricks on how to apply your self-tanner. If you have any questions, leave your questions underneath the description box, and I would love to answer them. As far as any other like self-tanning mousses, I really don't know any other ones off the hand that I really enjoy except these two. Now I've heard the Dolce Vita tanning mousse is really good too if you want to get the mousse, but I just really love these two together. So yeah, that is my video. I hope you guys got some kind of education out of it. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.